Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm starting a new series where I'll be solving the JavaScript questions that you will never primarily use in your job, but are often asked by the interviewers to feel superior or to make you feel dumb. Yeah. Sorry? Oh. Oh, these questions are asked to check your in-depth JavaScript knowledge.
Okay, so here's the first question. Implement a curry function that transforms a function with multiple arguments into a curried version. The curried version allows the function to be called with one or more arguments at a time, returning a new function that takes the remaining arguments until all the arguments are provided. Okay, so here's an example. We have this add function that takes three arguments a, b, c, and that just return the sum of the arguments. Now we need to convert this function to a curried version, and then we'll pass all the arguments to this curried version. We can pass all the arguments at once or part by part. Okay, so let's take the first test case and solve it. So first thing first, we need to create a function. Now this curry function is a higher order function that takes a function as an argument and returns a new function, right? So let's create the inner function and return it. And next we'll take the function as the argument and we'll call it inside the inner function. We'll also return the value as well. And then the last step is left, which is just taking the arguments and forwarding the arguments. So we'll take the arguments as an array and then we'll forward the arguments by breaking the array. That's it, that will solve our first test case. But what about the rest of the two? So if you notice, this curried function is calling itself recursively until all the arguments are provided. Right, so we need to find a way to check if all the arguments are provided or not. So for that we can use the length property of function. So here I'll check if the arguments.length is same as the function.length, then we will not change anything. But if it is not, then we will create another function that will take the rest of the arguments. And inside this function I'll call the same curried function, and this time I'll attach the rest of the arguments as well. That's it, that will solve all our test cases. Now if you want to impress the interviewer, you can just convert this function calling to function.apply. And next, if you want to confuse the interviewer, you can just make this sorted using the ES6 syntax. And if you want to question the interviewer's knowledge, you can just convert this function to one line.
Knock it off. Okay, I'm interviewing you.
No, you said that I'd be conducting the interview when I walked in here. Now exactly how much pot did you smoke?